Hello there, how are you today? I am Onome Odokuma, the extraordinary woman of impact. Today, what are we looking at? We are looking at staying positive. Staying positive. These days, it is difficult to stay positive. Very, very difficult. Take a look around you. You see and hear of devastations everywhere, collapse of buildings, you have flood, you have fire outbreaks. What of diseases? Diseases raging all over the whole place, illnesses, whether it's due to what people are eating, we really don't know. Illnesses taking lives, so many terrible bad stories all around us. How about bad governance? Or should I call it bad leadership? These are terrible things all around us, that is happening, and it's difficult to stay positive in all of these, crises. However, it is important that we just stay positive as much as we can. Staying positive also means having the right mindset. It means maintaining the right mindset, being optimistic even in the face of problems, even in the face of challenges, even in the face of devastations, even in the face of crisis. Staying positive doesn't necessarily mean being unaware of what's happening around you, no, or standing aloof. That is not it. Like we said, it is just having a positive mindset about things around you. When you look at things around you, man, it can really be in fact, it's discouraging. How about bad roads? In Nigeria, bad roads all over the place. You drive your car will develop a problem due to the bad roads and all of that. But in all of it, we just have to stay positive. In a WhatsApp group where I belong, we had a challenge last week. Staying positive, that was the challenge in the midst of all of this. And women were giving their reviews every day, each day, on how they were able to stay positive and not complain. Yes, the general statistics of the whole thing is that it is a difficult thing. However, the few days that we stayed positive, the few days we didn't complain, we felt really good about ourselves. Now, there are strategies that we can use to stay positive. One of them is we should focus on gratitude. When you stay focused on gratitude, it will help you a lot. So it's important also that you have a gratitude journal. This is my gratitude journal. This is my gratitude journal where I write different stuff each day. That is it. Just put down something good about the day at the end of the day. Let me give you a quote here by Alice Moss Earle. And she says, "Every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day." That is what we should put down. Yes, you may have had a quarrel with a colleague, or someone may have insulted you or even shamed you, but there was something good about that day. Put it down. So that's how we can stay positive, by, being grateful to God about everything, about what went on even during the day. Another strategy of staying positive is reframing your negative thoughts. You see, we are in charge of our thoughts. We are the ones that think whatever we wish or want to think about. Now, when something comes to your mind, filter it before digesting it. You filter it. Is this a good thought? Is it a bad thought? If it is not, then filter it, let it go, or change it to a good thought. It's very important. So reframe your thoughts. Be optimistic and not pessimistic. Have an optimist view about the things around you. Don't come up with words like, it will never work. No, that's being pessimistic. You don't come up with things that you just say, oh, this country can never, ever be good again. No, that's so negative. Look at your day. There's something good that happened during the day. You are alive. We should be grateful for that. So we should learn to stay positive. Another strategy is surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with people who are positive, people who think positively, people who encourage you with positive things. That's what you should do. Surround yourself with positivity. Don't surround yourself with pessimists, with people who are so critical about everything, about the country, about, no, now. It won't help you. And under this, we should also ensure that we limit our exposure to negativity. There are lots of negativity all around you. Look to your left, your right, your front, and your back. It's there. They are all there. So limit it. For instance, the news. Me, I love watching the news. I'm a news person. There's no day that doesn't come that I don't watch the news or read about it or something like that. But yes, I may watch the news. The news is filled with wars all over the place. Ukraine, Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Gaza, and all of that. Protests. We have helicopters crashing, families dying, and all of that. But there's still some good things in the news now that we can celebrate. Now, when you watch the news, filter the one you want to take and go along with. Just watch and then you leave there. Don't stay there. You are there, maybe watching Al Jazeera from morning till night. All stories of woes and all of that. No. You can watch. It's for information, isn't it? Just watch some. You've got the whole grasp of the whole thing, and then you move to something else. That's what I mean by limiting negativity. Okay? You limit negativity. You can also get some negativity, when you are in a toxic relationship. What are you doing in a toxic relationship? Are you a tree? You are not a tree. You should have to live there. You shouldn't remain in that toxic relationship. For instance, you are a friend with someone that is so overbearing, and you just can't take it. Why are you still there? And apart from that, maybe you don't even gain anything from that friendship. So nobody planted you there. Uproot yourself and walk away. That's just it. Yes, it's that easy. And yes, you need to think about it as well. Walk away. Don't be in that toxic relationship. Or we are with someone who puts you down from morning till night, never sees anything good about you, and you are still there, clinging on to the person. What do you stand to gain? That's a lot of negativity. You need to walk away. You are not a tree. Another strategy of staying positive is self-care. We've talked about self-care before. Practice it. Practice self-care, such as sleeping adequately if you can. Okay? Yes, it's difficult. They say we should sleep 8 hours a day. I don't know how one will really sleep that 8 hours a day and achieve so much. I don't know. But there's one thing I do when I want to sleep, and I know I have quite a short period to sleep. I just tell God to help me and to please give me peace as I sleep. That when I wake up in the morning or whenever, I will feel really rested. And then I sleep like a baby. That is what we should try and do. Okay? So practice self-care, such as sleeping, such as exercising. You need to move the body. Exercise is good, physical exercise. You need to eat well, eat good food, balanced food, lots of vegetables and all of that. That's part of self-care. That way you stay positive. And another one is to stay positive is doing what pleases you, doing what gives you joy, what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. It's very, very important. Some people love gardening. If you garden and it relaxes you, you are happy about it, it's a good hobby, please, by all means, go ahead and do it. That's where you stay positive. Taking a nature walk, it's another, you stay positive. Your mind is all good, rosy, you are happy. These are good ways of, staying positive. If you look at the book of Philippians chapter 4 verse 8, even the Bible has told us in that verse. Let me read it briefly. And it says, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. Think of these positive things. It's important. Guard your heart with all diligence, says the Bible. Guard it. Have a positive mindset to things so that you won't crash tomorrow. Let me leave you with this quote. Jim Rohn, he says, happiness is not by chance, but by choice. You have got the choice to make. Choose and make the right choice. I choose happiness today. How about you? Let's stay positive. I'll see you again next week. Onomel Dokuma, the extraordinary woman of impact, is my name. See you again.